Hello, thank you for joining me today. I wanted to take this time to offer a very short 10-minute yoga sequence that you can do seated at your desk any time of day. You can kind of interrupt your work flow and use this to rejuvenate and energize. So I'm going to show you starting first with our postural alignment in the chair. So if you can sit forward on your chair, that would be ideal. Make sure that your seat comes all the way forward so that your back is not up against the chair and your sit bones are on the seat of the chair. So if you are using a chair that is ergonomically designed, that sort of like rocks you back a little bit and tips your pelvis back, you want to try to find a hard chair that doesn't do that, kind of tip you back. So try sitting nice and tall. Feel your sit bones pressing down into the seat of your chair, firm chair. And then we'll start with some shoulder rolls up and back. Rolling the shoulders up and back toward the ears and then back towards the wall behind you. So just warming up here, and maybe you drop the chin towards the chest if that feels good. And then go ahead and stop the shoulder movement and let's move the head and neck a bit. So drop the chin towards the chest, feel a gentle release through the back of the neck, and then roll one ear to the shoulder, chin to chest again, and then other ear to other shoulder. And again, chin to chest, and then ear to shoulder, and chest, and other shoulder. And then bring the chin to the chest again, and lift the chin so it's level with the floor. And then let's turn the head to one side. Feel the stretch in the neck, and then to center, and then other side. So notice what's happening here in the neck. And bring your head to center. Let's bring one hand up and around the head. And we're going to lay the hand against the side of the ear and side of head, but not pulling on the head. We're just going to allow the weight of the head to release naturally, and then the weight of the hand and arm can just relax against the head. So notice that stretch here. Try not to overdo it. If you like, you can bring your opposite hand up and bring it along the neck and just give yourself a little massage here. I especially feel lots of tension sometimes in the jaw, so I'll do a little stroke, simple down, and then even pressure, and then alongside the neck, and then maybe in the back of the neck, near the hairline, right? And I'm noticing tension in my shoulder, so I might go ahead and give myself a little massage there in the upper back and neck. And then we'll repeat this on the other side. So release the head first, and then let the head return to its upright position. And we'll repeat this on the other side. So the hand comes around the head and then rests with an open palm just against the side of the head. And again, I'm not pulling with the hand, even though that's sort of kind of what you want to do, right? Like move it in there, get that stretch. But you can just let the weight of the head release, because the head is about 10 pounds of weight. So we're holding it up all day. The neck is working really hard all the time. So we're just allowing the weight of the hand and the arm to rest against the head. And then again, we can do that massage. I press my fingers right against the TMJ there, right, that joint, temporomandibular joint, something like that. Press and slide down. And just right against, I'm not moving my fingers around in circles, I'm just pressing and sliding. And then I'm going to move to the neck, back of the hair, and then even bringing the fingertips to the base of the neck, right with the top of the shoulder area, and giving a little massage. Now I'm going to release the head and then allow the head to return upright into a neutral position. Now, from here, another really nice thing to do, other than the shoulder rolls, right, to awaken a little bit through the shoulders, is to actually take the hands behind the back. So you're gonna bend at the elbows and clasp the hands behind your back. So I'm gonna just turn a tiny bit to the side so you can see. I'm holding opposite forearms as a clasp. So it's not like a huge movement, but this clasp can sometimes be feel like a lot of a stretch here through the chest. So if you can, see if you can press your forearms into the back area, right? It's just at the bottom of the rib cage, so it's just where the kidneys are there. You could almost push your kidneys in your rib cage, that middle low back, into the hands and press the forearms, or rather into the forearms, and then press the forearms into the back. So you're working them against one another. And then also what sometimes happens here is the shoulders want to round forward. So see if you can take this rounded shoulder thing and roll the heads of the shoulders back while you're pushing your forearm into your back, and while you're pushing your back into your forearm. So you feel that stretch here through the arm. And take one more breath. And then we'll release the hands and the arms and give them a little shake out here. And then move your shoulders from side to side. You know, get a little shake out here. And then let's take a twist. Twists are exceptionally great for moving things through the body, right? They aid in digestion, they aid in elimination, and they also help to lubricate and rejuvenate the intervertebral discs. So twists are awesome. I always twist to the right first. So go ahead and twist to your right, moving one hand to the knee and the other hand to the back of your chair. And you are focusing this twist right here in the thoracic spine, this area of the spine that is contained within that sort of framework of the rib cage. So we're not necessarily turning the head to make this twist happen. It's all right here in the chest. And notice your breath. So it might be constricted here. That's totally normal, right? For your breath to be constricted, things are squeezing. This is also great for the organs because it kind of twists, squeeze the organs, and then when you come out of the twist, it releases the organ and allows freshly oxygenated blood to move back into those organs. And now we'll twist to the left. So other hand comes behind, reaching for the back of your chair. The gaze is always over the chest somewhere, right? It's towards the center of the body. You're not trying to crank the gaze with your neck. You can look down. You can look straight ahead. It's really up to you. And then your next inhale, you can release and come to center. Now, I'd love to do a little forward fold here. So you can stay seated or you can come up out of your chair. So the option for, well, actually, let's do a little hip opener first before we forward fold. So we'll bring one leg up, ankle onto the knee. So go ahead and slide your ankle right up onto the knee and just gently flexing this foot that's lifted, push the knee away. Very gentle with your hand. You should feel sensation through the outer hip and thigh. Just breathing into it. You can hold this for as long as you like. You can even pause the video if you want and hold it for a few more breaths. And then we'll repeat this on the other side. So you can release the ankle from the knee and then take the opposite ankle up. Now, this is really great to do when you've been sitting for a long time. You could practice this ankle to knee or figure four movement multiple times a day as you sit at your desk. If you don't do any of these other exercises, just doing the hip opener will bring blood and some fresh oxygen into the stagnant area of our hips and pelvis. From sitting so long, everything gets really tight and really kind of clogged up. So this is a great movement to do when you've been sitting on your computer for a lot of the day. Okay, let's release the ankle. And then from here, let's just do that forward fold. So you can widen the knees and fold forward with your head. Just let the head come forward. It doesn't have to be a huge movement. You could come forward more if you like, or you can come all the way up into like a standing position and let yourself come forward. Maybe bending the knees, maybe bringing the hands onto the knees. Stay here for another breath. And then we'll slowly lift up. You can find your chair and come all the way up to sit. Thank you for practicing. I hope you found this seated desk sequence rejuvenating and helping you push through the rest of your day.